Good day, bayaws! Saudi Arabia is a country on the Arabian Peninsula in Western Asia, officially the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia or KSA. It is the third largest country entirely in Asia with a land area of about 2,150,000 square kilometers or 830,000 square miles. Its capital and largest city is Riyadh. Saudi Arabia is the only country with a coastline along both the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf, and most of its terrain consists of arid desert, lowland, steppe, and mountains. When petroleum was discovered on March 3, 1938, Saudi Arabia has since become the world's second largest oil producer and the world's largest oil exporter, controlling the world's second largest oil reserves and the sixth largest gas reserves. The kingdom is categorized as a World Bank high-income economy with a very high Human Development Index and is the only Arab country to be part of the G20 major economies. Agriculture in Saudi Arabia is focused on the export of dates, dairy products, eggs, fish, poultry, fruits, vegetables, and flowers to markets around the world as it has achieved self-sufficiency in the production of such products. The government of Saudi Arabia is heavily involved in the agriculture industry, and the Ministry of Environment, Water, and Agriculture is primarily responsible for the agricultural policies in the nation. The private sector also plays a role in the nation's agriculture, as the government offers long-term interest-free loans and low-cost water, fuel, electricity, and duty-free imports of raw materials and machinery. Although Saudi Arabia is widely thought of as a desert, it has regions where the climate has favored agriculture. Rain falls in winter every year in Saudi Arabia, but with an average of maximum 100 mm except in the southern area of the country. The government, in particular, has aided with this process of converting large areas of desert into agricultural fields by implementing major irrigation projects and adopting large-scale mechanization. This has progressed in developing agriculture in the country, adding previously barren areas to the stock of cultivable land. Agriculture in Saudi Arabia consumes about 90% of the water used in the country. The efficient use of finite water resources is essential for attaining sustainability of agriculture and protection of the fragile environment in the kingdom. Precision Agriculture Research Chair or Parsi of King Saudi University, KSU, has been implementing applied research projects funded by King Abdulaziz City for Science and Technology under the National Plan for Science and Technology (NPST) in order to develop efficient ways of utilizing water in the agriculture sector. Precision Agriculture Research Chair employs precision agriculture technologies to achieve this overarching goal. According to Dr. Khalid Al-Gadi, Director of Parsi, the science of precision agriculture is quite new to this region, and for the first time in the Middle East, research on PA or precision agriculture has been initiated by KSU Kingdom Saud University. represented by Parsi. Precision agriculture implies application of inputs such as seed, water, fertilizers, and pesticides in the right amounts at the right time, at the right place, and in the right manner. Precision agriculture helps farmers optimize use of inputs that results in increasing the agricultural economic efficiency and environment protection. Precision agriculture also involves assessment, management, and monitoring of spatial and temporal variability in soil properties, in crop growth parameters. In order to implement precision agriculture, cutting-edge technologies such as remote sensing, GIS, GPS, information and communication technologies, sensor technologies, wireless sensor networks, yield mapping, and variable rate technologies (VRT) are employed. Participatory mode is being carried out on 2 commercial farms in Harad and Al-Khards regions, one of which belongs to the National Agricultural Development Company (NADEC). KSU, represented by Parsi and NADEC, signed an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, in June 2011 for undertaking collaborative research work. The precision agriculture research is carried out to implement 2 projects funded by KSCST under NPST. These projects are Precision Fertigation for Sustainable Agriculture in Saudi Arabia and Water Productivity Mapping and Assessment of Irrigation Performance for Irrigation Water Conservation, a study in Al-Khards region. The main goal of both projects is to optimize the use of resources such as water and fertilizers. State-of-the-art precision agriculture laboratory has been established in Parsi. The laboratory is equipped with most of the high-end technology instruments that are necessary to carry out the advanced precision agriculture research in the field of agriculture. According to Dr. Al-Gadi, the initial results of the study are highly promising. These results have indicated that a saving in the total quantity of water of 20%, or about 6,260 cubic meter water per hectare per year in alfalfa, and 30%, or about 2,280 cubic meter of water per hectare per season in wet, can be achieved without sacrificing the yield of crops. At the national level, this savings is translated into more than 775 million cubic meter of water per year for a total of alfalfa cultivated area of 123,837 hectares in 2011. For wet, the savings is more than 439.5 million cubic meter of irrigation water per season, considering a total wet cultivated area of 192,818 hectares during 2011 season. This substantial water saving in a scarce resource in the kingdom is crucial and has national and strategic dimensions. This water saving in irrigation water was achieved by the adoption of the precision fertigation (PF) technique. In Saudi Arabia, center pivot irrigation is typical of many isolated irrigation projects scattered throughout the arid and hyper-arid regions. On a global scale, agriculture accounts for around 2/3 of fresh water use, a figure that rises to 85% in arid regions such as in Saudi Arabia. However, the amount of water taken from groundwater aquifers, rivers, and lakes to supply irrigation needs is rarely monitored, putting future food and water security under threat in the face of changing climate and population growth. Matthew McCabe, an associate professor in the university's Water Desalination and Reuse Center leads a research team undertaking groundbreaking research that monitors crop health and water use more closely than ever before through data collected by novel technologies like unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, and nanosatellites. For farmers across the world, a key goal is to generate high-quality, abundant crops. To do this, farmers need accurate, real-time information on crop health and productivity that ideally comes down to monitoring individuals' plants on a daily basis. This information would enable them to make informed decisions about whether plants are receiving too little or too much water, whether they are suffering from disease, and whether they are thriving in specific soils. The information can be gathered by monitoring factors such as biomass, leaf health, and chlorophyll content and transpiration. McCabe is excited by the potential of new high-resolution data collection technique that could transform the blossoming field of precision agriculture. According to him, trying to understand the fine-scale characterization of agricultural systems and optimize the water and fertilizer inputs to maximize the outputs is the basis of precision agriculture. It is both an observation and a modeling problem. We can use satellites and now UAVs to tell us so much about the state of a crop. Rasmus Hubbard, a researcher in McCabe's Hydrology, Agriculture, and Land Observation Group, recently developed a machine learning technique that can take information from the RGB red, green, blue color images collected by planet's nanosatellites and combine this information with other satellite data to create normalized difference vegetation index maps. NDVI is a tool that can be used to infer the amount of healthy green vegetation in a specific area and is a gauge of how well a crop is functioning. These new NDVI maps represent one of the highest resolution NDVI data sets available from space. Such revolutionary data sets have the potential to transform agriculture management on a global scale. McCabe's research group is also exploiting advances in UAVs to scan individual plants and fields. Recent trials in Saudi Arabia have proven successful through the use of the UAVs program to fly systematically over crops while carrying sensors that gather data of centimeter scales on features such as leaf, chlorophyll content, temperature, and even vegetation height. So that's the precision agriculture in Saudi Arabia. That's all for my report. Thank you and assalamu alaikum.